Hello friends, welcome to Law and GK. So friends, on this channel we discuss the contents of law and previous year papers of judicial services and other legal exams.
And friends, in today's video we are going to discuss the preliminary exam paper 3 Evidence Act and Limitation Act etc. for राजस्थान जूनियर लीगल ऑफिसर JLO पेपर। देखिए भी राजस्थान JLO की जो नोटिफिकेशन है, वैकेंसीज हैं जो आ चुकी हैं, तो उसी के लिए हम ये प्रिपरेशन करा रहे हैं। तो अगर आप JLO के लिए एग्ज़ाम दे रहे हैं तो इस वीडियो को और इस सीरीज़ की आने वाली वीडियोज़ हैं उनको शुरू से लेकर एंड तक ज़रूर देखें। आई होप कि ये वीडियोज़ आपके लिए बड़ी यूज़फुल रहेंगी।
So friends, if you are preparing for judicial services, this channel will be very useful for you. आपके लिए बड़ा ही बेनिफिशियल रहेगा। एंड अगर आपको ये वीडियो अच्छी लगी हो तो जरूर लाइक कीजिएगा, शेयर कीजिएगा अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ। एंड डोंट फॉरगेट टू सब्सक्राइब दी चैनल एंड while subscribing don't forget to press the bell icon so that you can get the notification of our upcoming videos. एंड अगर आपको हमारे एफर्ट्स अच्छे लगे हो तो in addition to like and subscribe, kindly give us a super thanks. Super thanks is a way to appreciate the content creator. आप जो है जो भी कंटेंट बनाता है उसको अप्रिशिएट करने के लिए
आप जितना भी अमाउंट चाहें डोनेट कर सकते हैं। मिनिमम इज़ 40 रुपीज़ एंड मैक्सिमम इज़ रुपीज़ 10,000. सो डोंट फॉरगेट टू गिव अस अ सुपर थैंक्स. So as I always mention, paper comes like this: 150 question, Evidence Act, Limitation Act etc. 3 hours, 50 marks, 1/3 नेगेटिव मार्किंग है यहाँ पे। 5 नंबर काट लिए जाएंगे अगर आपने OMR शीट में रोल नंबर ठीक से नहीं भरा तो, और कोई अनफेयर मीन्स यूज़ किए तो FIR भी होगी और डीबार कर दिया जाएगा फ्यूचर एग्जामिनेशंस में। Evidence Act, question number 1. Under which section of Indian Evidence Act the provision relating to admissibility of electronic evidence are given? तो 65A एंड 65B दोनों में है, तो 2 इसका आंसर रहेगा। नेक्स्ट इज 2. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज नॉट अ पब्लिक डॉक्यूमेंट? तो पब्लिक रिकॉर्ड केप्ट इन एनी स्टेट ऑफ एनी प्राइवेट डॉक्यूमेंट, ये क्या होते हैं? पब्लिक डॉक्यूमेंट होते हैं। जजमेंट ऑफ ए कोर्ट पब्लिक है, अरेस्ट वारंट पब्लिक है, विल जो है पब्लिक नहीं होती, प्राइवेट डॉक्यूमेंट है। तो 4 इसका आंसर हो गया। पब्लिक डॉक्यूमेंट के बारे में कहाँ पर बात की गई? सेक्शन 74 में, प्राइवेट डॉक्यूमेंट 75 में। नेक्स्ट इज 3. अंडर विच सेक्शन ऑफ इंडियन एविडेंस एक्ट कोर्ट कैन इटसेल्फ कंपेयर द हैंड राइटिंग ऑफ अ पर्सन? ये सेक्शन 73, 2 इज द आंसर। नेक्स्ट इज 4. द पब्लिक डॉक्यूमेंट्स कैन बी प्रूव्ड बाय सर्टिफाइड कॉपीज, एविडेंस ऑफ द पर्सन हु हैज़ रिटन दी सर्टिफाइड कॉपी, या फिर ओरल एविडेंस। सर्टिफाइड कॉपी से 1 इज द आंसर। सेक्शन कौन सा है? सेक्शन कौन सा है? 77 एविडेंस एक्ट। दिस इज 5. सेकेंडरी एविडेंस इंक्लूड्स सर्टिफाइड कॉपीज ऑफ द ओरिजिनल डॉक्यूमेंट, यस। कॉपीज मेड फ्रॉम ओरिजिनल बाय मैकेनिकल प्रोसेस, यस। फिर कॉपीज मेड एंड कंपेयर्ड फ्रॉम ओरिजिनल्स, यस। ऑल ऑफ दीज 4 इज द आंसर। सबसे पहले देखो प्राइमरी एविडेंस के बारे में कहाँ पर बात की गई? सेक्शन 62, 64 एंड सेकेंडरी 63 एंड 65। Next is 6. How much all digital signature on electronic record court can presume as valid? 5 years old. 3 is the answer. कहाँ presumption है ये? Section 90A Evidence Act. Next is 7. A sells a horse to B, verbally warrants him sound. A gives B a paper in these words: bought of A's horse for ₹1,000. B may prove the verbal warranty. This evidence is admissible. 1 is the answer, and this is illustration G in section 92 Evidence Act. Next is 8. In which section of Indian Evidence Act burden of proof has been defined? That is 101. 2 is the answer. Next is 9. A is charged with travelling on a railway without ticket. The burden of proof that he had a ticket will lie on A only. 3 is the answer. यहाँ पर मैक्सिमम लगती है res ipsa loquitur, and this is section 106 in special knowledge, burden of proof on the person of special knowledge. तो res ipsa loquitur का मतलब क्या होता है? Thing speaks for itself. Next is 10. A sues B for land of which B is in possession and which, as A asserts, was left to A by the will of C, B's father. The burden of proof will lie on A. 1 is the answer, and this is illustration B, and this is illustration A in section 102. 102. This is 11. In which section of Indian Evidence Act provision relating to electronic agreement are given? तो A से एग्रीमेंट होता है तो 85A हो गया. 2 इज़ द आंसर. इसका भी देखिए मैंने एक फॉर्मूला बनाया हुआ है. कैसे देखिए, प्रिजम्पशन एज टू इलेक्ट्रॉनिक एग्रीमेंट है A में, B में हो गया इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सिग्नेचर और C में क्या है, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सिग्नेचर सर्टिफिकेट. तो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक तो तीनों में ही है ऑब्वियसली, फिर एग्रीमेंट सिग्नेचर सर्टिफिकेट. ठीक है, तो ASS याद कर लो या फिर A से एग्रीमेंट, C से सर्टिफिकेट, इस तरीके से याद कर लो. बीच में जो रह गया जिसमें सर्टिफिकेट नहीं लिखा वो B है. 85 क्या, प्रिजम्पशन एज टू पावर ऑफ अटॉर्नी. और 86 क्या है, प्रिजम्पशन एज टू सर्टिफाइड कॉपीज ऑफ फॉरेन जुडिशियल रिकॉर्ड्स. Next is 12. Presumption as to abatement of suicide by a married woman under 113A. The court may presume. 2 is the answer. May presume है ये amendment कौन सी थी, Act 46 of 1983. जो B वाला है वो आया था 1986 में, एंड एक्ट कौन सा था, Act 43 of 1986. तो यहाँ पे 3 का इधर 3 है, 6 का इधर 6 है. 2 इसका आंसर रहेगा. Next 13. In which of the following cases the court may presume under section 114 of Evidence Act that a man who is in possession of stolen goods soon after the theft is either a thief or the receiving the goods knowing them to be stolen. बिल्कुल ठीक है. ये presumption दी हुई है कहाँ पर, जो illustrations लिखे हुए हैं section 114 में. पहले तो ये presumption के illustration है और illustration के illustration है. ये है illustration A. फिर an accomplice is unworthy of credit unless he is corroborated in material particulars. ये है illustration B. फिर है judicial and official acts have been regularly performed. ये है illustration E. तो all of these 4 is the answer. Next 14. What is presumption as to absence of consent in cases of rape under section 114A of the Indian Evidence Act? Okay, court shall presume. 3 is the answer. Section 114A was earlier inserted in 1983. कौन से केस से आया था ये, जो फेमस केस सुना हो आपने अगर, मथुरा रेप केस, उसके बाद ये सेक्शन जो है ऐड किया गया था. केस का नाम क्या है उसका, तुकाराम वर्सेस स्टेट ऑफ महाराष्ट्र. Next 15. The question is whether a man is alive or dead and it is proved that he has not been heard for 7 years by those who would naturally have heard him if he had alive. To whom the burden of proof will lie? The person who affirms it. 1 is the answer. It is section 108, presumption of death in Evidence Act. Next 16. Who among the following is a competent witness under section 118 Evidence Act? A child unable to understand questions put to him. No. तो lunatic able to understand questions put to him. ये हो जाएगा. Person unable to understand. अनेबल टू अंडरस्टैंड, जो अनेबल टू अंडरस्टैंड है वो नहीं हो पाएंगे, सेक्शन 18 में लिखा हुआ है. तो इसमें क्या आंसर रहेगा, 2. नेक्स्ट 17. विच सेक्शन ऑफ इंडियन एविडेंस एक्ट प्रोटेक्ट्स कम्युनिकेशन ड्यूरिंग मैरिज? दैट इज सेक्शन 122. 1 इज द आंसर. नेक्स्ट 18. कैन अ पुलिस ऑफिसर बी कंपेल्ड टू डिस्क्लोज द सोर्स ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन रिलेटिंग टू कम्युनिकेशन ऑफ एन ऑफेंस? नो. 2 इज द आंसर. नेक्स्ट 19. ए क्लाइंट सेज टू हिज advocate B, I have committed a murder of C. I wish you to defend me. Whether advocate B may disclose the aforesaid communication in court? No. In furtherance of any offense अगर है तो उसको disclose कर सकता है, but नहीं. And अगर वो खुद consent दे दे, may disclose on the request of A himself. तो 2 इसका आंसर रहेगा. Next is 20. In which section of Indian Evidence Act estoppel has been defined? 115. 1 is the answer. Next is 21. In which section of Indian Evidence Act examination in chief, cross examination, re-examination has been defined? 137. 3 is the answer. 138 में क्या है इनका, order of examination. Next 22. Examination of a witness subsequent to cross examination by the party who called him shall be called re-examination. 2 is the answer. वही 137 में लिखा हुआ है ये. 2 इसका आंसर रहेगा. Next 23. According to section 138, what shall be the order of examination? देखिए आ गया ना order of examination. पहले examination chief होगा, फिर cross होगा, फिर re होगा obviously. तो 1 ही इसका आंसर हो गया. Next 24, how many number of witness will be required for proof of any fact? No particular number, one is the answer. Section कौन सा है? 134 Evidence Act. Next 25, in which section of Indian Evidence Act leading question has been defined? Section 141, 2 is the answer. Next 26, when leading question may be asked? In cross examination 1 is the answer. कहाँ मेंशन किया गया? सेक्शन 143 में. Next 27, under section 146 Evidence Act, a witness could be asked questions during cross examination to test his veracity, to discover who he is and what is his position in life, to shake his credit, all of the above. 4 is the answer. Next 28, when a person summoned to produce a document and he produces the document, then he becomes a witness? No, he does not become witness and cannot be cross-examined unless and until he is called as witness. 4 is the answer. Section कौन सा है ये? Section है 139 Evidence Act. Next 29, which section of Indian Evidence Act talks about hostile witness? That is 154, 3 is the answer. Next 30, which section of Indian Evidence Act provides provision for refreshing memory? Section 159, 4 is the answer. Question number 31, when Limitation Act came into force? On 1st January 1964, 2 is the answer. Next 32, under which section of Limitation Act period of limitation has been defined? In section 2J. Prescribed period and period of limitation both are defined in 2J. 4 is the answer. 2C क्या है? Bill of exchange. 2D क्या है? Bond. And what is 2H? Good faith. Next 33, a witness is asked whether he was not dismissed from a post for dishonesty. He denies it. Evidence is offered to show that he was dismissed for dishonesty. The evidence is not admissible. 2 is the answer. Section A 153, and this is illustration B. Next 34, provision of section 4 of Limitation Act relating to expiry of prescribed period when the court is closed are applicable to suit, appeal or application. All of these. 4 is the answer. Next 35, which section of Limitation Act provides provision relating to condonation of delay? That is section 5, 2 is the answer. Next 36, which among the following is not a legal disability under section 6? Imprisonment is not a legal disability. Minority है, idiocy, insanity है, तो 1 इसका आंसर रहेगा. Next 37, whether a court can grant extension of period of limitation under section 5 of Limitation Act on the ground of sufficient cause in case of an application under order 21 CPC. No, ये सूट और एग्जीक्यूशन प्रोसीडिंग्स के लिए नहीं है, अपील और एप्लीकेशंस के लिए है सिर्फ, तो 1 इसका आंसर रहेगा. नो. 38, what is the period of limitation for suit relating to contract? 3 years. 2 is the answer. और ये कहाँ प्रोवाइड किया गया है? ये है पार्ट 2 ऑफ शेड्यूल 1 ऑफ लिमिटेशन एक्ट. नेक्स्ट 39, अंडर सेक्शन 2L ऑफ लिमिटेशन एक्ट सूट इंक्लूड्स अपील एंड अप्लीकेशन या फिर रिवीजन. नन ऑफ दीज. 4 इज द आंसर. मतलब सूट डज नॉट इंक्लूड अपील और अप्लीकेशन, है ना. Next 40, in which section of Limitation Act it is provided that in computing the period of limitation for appeal, review or revision, the time requisite for obtaining the copy of a decree or order appealed shall be excluded? That is 12(2). 2 is the answer. Next 41, in which section of Limitation Act provision relating to exclusion of time in cases where leave to sue or appeal as pauper is applied? That is section 13. 3 is the answer. Next 42, provision of section 15 of the Limitation Act do not apply to appeal. 3 is the answer. Next 43, under section 14 of Limitation Act, the time of proceedings bona fide in court without jurisdiction is excluded. What kind of jurisdiction intended in this section? Pecuniary, territorial, subject matter, all of these. 4 is the answer. Next is 44. What is the period of limitation to file a suit for possession of immovable property? 12 years. 3 is the answer. This is Article 64, 65, 66 and 67 of Schedule of Limitation Act. अब जो बेसिस क्या है रिकवरी के वो मेंशन नहीं किए गए, तो इन सब आर्टिकल्स में लिमिटेशन पीरियड फॉर पोजेशन ऑफ इमूवेबल प्रॉपर्टी के बारे में बात की गई है. Next 45. What is the period of limitation for a suit to recover possession of immovable property conveyed or bequeathed in trust and afterwards transferred by the trustee for valuable consideration? 12 years. Again 4 is the answer. कहाँ मेंशन किया गया ये आर्टिकल 92 ऑफ स्केड्यूल ऑफ लिमिटेशन एक्ट में. Next 46. What is the period of limitation for a suit by a mortgage for foreclosure? ये mortgage नहीं, यहाँ पर mortgage ही आना चाहिए for foreclosure. ये है 30 years. 3 is the answer. कहाँ मेंशन किया गया है? आर्टिकल 63 ऑफ स्केड्यूल ऑफ लिमिटेशन एक्ट. Next 47. What is the period of limitation for an application to set aside a decree passed ex parte? 30 days. 2 is the answer. कहाँ मेंशन किया गया है? आर्टिकल 123 अगेन स्केड्यूल ऑफ लिमिटेशन एक्ट. Next 48. In which section of limitation act acquisition of easement by prescription has been enumerated? That is section 25. 1 is the answer. Next is 49. What is the period of limitation to prefer an appeal against a decree or order before the High Court? 90 days. 2 is the answer. कहाँ मेंशन किया गया है? आर्टिकल 116 ऑफ स्केड्यूल ऑफ लिमिटेशन एक्ट में. Next 50. What will be the period of limitation of any suit for which no period of limitation is provided? 3 years. 3 is the answer. और ये कहाँ प्रोवाइड किया गया है? आर्टिकल 113 ऑफ स्केड्यूल ऑफ लिमिटेशन एक्ट में. Next 51. Which section of limitation act provides provision relating to fraud or mistake? That is section 17. 3 is the answer. Next 52. What is meant by adjustum generis? इसका मतलब क्या होता है? Of the same kind. 3 is the answer. Next 53. What do you understand by casus amicus? Casus amicus क्या होता है? Court have no right to fill up the gaps of the statute. 1 is the answer. Next 54. What is the meaning of nocitur oes socialis? बोलते हैं ना कि a man know by his own company. Knowing by association. 3 is the answer. Next 55. Doctrine of culpable legislation means what you cannot do directly, what cannot be done directly cannot be done indirectly. 1 is the answer. Next 56. Who has the power to interpret the statute? Court. 2 is the answer. Next 57. What do you understand with ut res magis valiet quam periet? It may rather become operative than null. 1 is the answer. कुछ नहीं से कुछ भला बोलते ना हिंदी में. Next is 58. What is delegated legislation? Law made by the authority to whom Parliament has delegated the power. 3 is the answer. Next is 59. Which is the first case decided by the Supreme Court on delegated legislation? वो था In re Delhi Law Act case. 2 is the answer. Next 60. What is the main principle of interpretation? Literal rule of interpretation. 1 is the answer. Next 61. Who said codifying statute means elaboratively express the whole of the law on specific subject matter, wherein the draftsman makes the effort to include all the rules of general law relating to formal legal provisions and subjects? Said by Maxwell. 1 is the answer. Next 62. Intra-virus means act done within the authority given by law. 2 is the answer. Next 63. Amendment of law means law is amended. Obviously 1 is the answer. Next 64. Internal aids to interpretations are marginal notes, headings, illustrations. All of these. 4 is the answer. Next 65. A proviso in an enactment means an exception to the general rule. या फिर जनरल प्रोविजन लिखना चाहिए था यहाँ पर. 1 is the answer. Next 66. Which among the following are external aids of interpretation? Dictionary, textbook, parliamentary proceedings and public policy, judicial decision and decision of foreign court. All of these. 4 is the answer. Next 67. What do you mean by delegatus non protest delegere? क्या होता है? Delegate can further delegate. No, delegated power cannot be further delegated. 2 is the answer. Next 68. What do you mean by preamble? Preamble क्या होता है? Description of main object of the statute. Yes. Preamble is an introductory statement. Yes. Internal helper of interpretation of the statute. Yes. All of these. 4 is the answer. 69, which among the following is external aid of interpretation of statutes? Historical background, preamble. Historical background, one is the answer. Next 70, from which date a statute will deemed to have come into force? From a date of publication in official gazette. 2 is the answer. जब भी गवर्नमेंट जो नोटिफाई करेगी तब से फोर्स में हो आएगा वो. Next 71, under which article of Constitution of India provision relating to doctrine of eclipse are provided? 13 के 1 में 1 is the answer. Next 72, doctrine of pith and substance relates to interpretation of statute to solve the problem of competing legislature in the same field. बिल्कुल ठीक है. To solve problem of waiver of fundamental right, no. ये फिर statute to solve the problem of territorial nexus, no. वो doctrine of territorial nexus है. फिर डॉक्ट्राइन ऑफ वेवर है ये वाली, तो 1 इसका आंसर रहेगा. नेक्स्ट 73, विच इज नॉट द इंटरनल एड फॉर द इंटरप्रिटेशन ऑफ स्टैट्यूट अमंग द फॉलोइंग? टाइटल या पंक्चुएशन या फिर पॉपुलर लॉ जर्नल, ये नहीं होते. 3 इज द आंसर. 74, व्हाट डू यू अंडरस्टैंड विद द बेनिफिशियल कंस्ट्रक्शन? इन केस ऑफ क्रिमिनल स्टैट्यूट द बेनिफिट ऑफ डाउट शुड बी गिवन टू द अक्यूज्ड. या फिर द वर्ड क्लियरली omit, या फिर इफ द वर्ड्स क्लियरली omit certain cases the word should not be strained to include them. या फिर person cannot be taxed unless the language clearly imposes the obligation. या फिर where the language fails to achieve the object, more extended meaning could be given to it to achieve the object if the language is susceptible to it. 4 इसका आंसर रहेगा. Next 75, in which case Supreme Court laid down that Parliament has the sovereign power to amend the Constitution, but it has no power to demolish the basic structure of the Constitution. This is Kishananda Bharati, State of Kerala. 3 is the answer. Next 76, regarding the constitutionality of an act, the presumption is that it is constitutional. 1 is the answer. Next 77, what do you understand by ratio decidendi of a case? The legal reasoning of a case. 2 is the answer. Next 78, what is case law? Law made by the judiciary. 3 is the answer. Next 79, when there is no need of presumption. कब नहीं होती presumption की need? जब intention clear हो legislature की, the intention of legislature is clear. 2 is the answer. Next 80, what is the doctrine of stare decisis? Stare decisis का मतलब क्या होता है? Doctrine of precedent. 1 is the answer. Next 81, what is harmonious construction? Various provision of statute should read as or no. Interpretation of statute should be done in such a way that as far as possible there remains harmony amongst all of the provisions. 2 is the answer. Next 82, if there is any appearance of inconsistency between the schedule and specific provision, which will prevail? Provision. 2 is the answer. Next 83, rule regarding construction of a welfare statute is that it should be liberally constructed. 3 is the answer. Next 84, what is the basic feature relating to interpretation of penal statutes? Penal statutes should be strictly interpreted. Yes. फिर in case of doubt benefit should be given to accused. Yes. In absence of express provision accused cannot be punished. बिल्कुल ठीक है. All of these इसका आंसर रहेगा. 4 is the answer. Next 85, which one of the following is the mischief rule? There must not be mischief in the court, या फिर judges should look at the mischief which the act was passed to prevent. 2 is the answer. Next 86, which of the following is the best description of golden rule of interpretation of statutes? Word must be given their plain and ordinary meaning unless to do so would produce an absurd result. ये must be given ordinary meaning या फिर interpret to find mischief. आंसर क्या रहेगा इसका? 1. Next 87, where there is conflict between specific law and general law, which law will be applicable? Specific law, obviously. 1 is the answer. Next 88, what is the principle of pari materia? क्या होता है? All provisions statute should be given importance. No, it is compulsory to strictly comply with the provisions. या फिर the law of same matter on the same subject must be construed with reference to each other. Pari materia मतलब, pari का मतलब क्या होता है? Equal. Equal material. तो 3 इसका आंसर रहेगा. Next 89, which article of Constitution of India relates to rule of law? That is Article 14. 2 is the answer. Next is 90, which of the following is not a rule of interpretation? General rule नहीं है, लिटिल मिस्चीफ गोल्डन है, तो 3 इसका आंसर हो गया. Next 91, order 7 of CPC deals with plaint. 1 is the answer. अब देखिए CPC के क्वेश्चन यहाँ घुसाने का मतलब क्या है, जब CPC का एक प्रॉपर एक आप पेपर ले रहे हो अलग से. रिटर्न स्टेटमेंट का ऑर्डर कौन सा है? 8 सेट ऑफ इसमें ही है, ऑर्डर 8 रूल 6 में, एंड काउंटर क्लेम ऑर्डर 8 रूल 6A में. Next 92, procedure for return of plaint is provided in order 7 rule 10 का 2 is the answer. Next 93, provision relating to written statement are provided in, यही बताया अभी, order 8 3 is the answer. order 6 क्या है? pleading. 7 बताई दिया, plaint. and order 10 क्या है? examination of parties by court. Next 94, in which order and rule of CPC the power of appellate court to transfer suit to the proper court has been given? Order 7 rule 10B. 2 is the answer. Next 95, how much maximum time shall be given by the court to file written statement from a date of service of someone? maximum पूछा है यहाँ पर, देखिए maximum कितना होता है? 90 days का. 2 इसका आंसर रहेगा. कहाँ लिखा हुआ है? ऑर्डर 8 रूल 1 में ही. ऑर्डनरी कितना है? 30 days, मैक्सिमम 90 days. 96, what do you understand by reasonable classification? Classification must be based on intelligible differentia. बिल्कुल ठीक है. The differentia must have a rational relation to the object sought to be achieved by the act. बिल्कुल ठीक है. बोथ दोनों ही हो जाएंगे ये 1 and 2, तो ये दोनों ही यहाँ पर लिख दिए हैं 3 में, तो 3 इसका आंसर रहेगा. Next 97, where a plaint does not disclose cause of action, it can be rejected. 2 is the answer. का मेंशन किया गया order 7 rule 11. Next 98, as per order 8 rule 6, particulars of set off be given in written statement. 1 is the answer. set off क्या होता है? जब रिप्लाई देते हो उस टाइम पर ही तो आप set off करते हो. Next 99, when any party from whom a written statement is required fails to produce the same within a fixed time before the court may pronounce judgment या फिर make an order regarding the suit. दोनों ही कर सकते हैं, both. 3 is the answer. order 8 में ही provision है इसका. Next 100, in which order and rule of CPC the provision for verification of pleading is provided? pleading की verification कहाँ पर mention किया गया है? order 6 rule 15. 3 is the answer. Next 101, under which section of CPC appeal is barred against a consent decree? 96 का 3. 2 is the answer. Next 102, in which order and rule of CPC the plaint can be rejected? यार कितनी बार पूछेंगे एक ही क्वेश्चन को? order 7 rule 11. 1 is the answer. 10 में क्या है? return.
Next is 103, what is correct in case of mortgage deed? mortgage transfer of an interest in specific movable property, या फिर in mortgage deed ownership is not transferred. ये भी ठीक है, ये भी ठीक है. फिर principal amount and interest is mentioned in mortgage deed, ये बिल्कुल ठीक है. तो all of these 4 is the answer. mortgage के बारे में कहाँ mention किया गया है? section 58 transfer of property act. Next 104, how many witnesses are required in gift deed? 2 witnesses are required. 2 is the answer. कहाँ provision है? section 122 123 requirements in TPA. Next is 105, in the following what is not included in conveyancing? will नहीं होती, mortgage lease sale हो सकता है, तो 3 is the answer. Next 106, for setting aside an expired decree under CPC order 9, the affected party needs to file an application, obviously, for setting aside the expired decree under order 9 rule 13. Next 107, what do you understand by conveyancing? conveyancing क्या होती है? drafting or framing of the document which is related to transfer of property. Yes, 1 is the answer. Next 108, when defendant may be called upon to furnish security for appearance. left the local limits of jurisdiction of court. Yes, about to abscond, he has disposed of his property from the local limits of jurisdiction. all of these 4 is the answer. और ये कहाँ मेंशन किया गया है? order 38 rule 1.
नेक्स्ट 109, हु इज रिसीवर, कौन होता है, ऑफिसर ऑफ द कोर्ट, 4 इज द आंसर। कहाँ प्रोविजन है रिसीवर का, ऑर्डर 40 CPC। नेक्स्ट 110, अंडर विच ऑर्डर और रूल टेम्परेरी इंजंक्शन कैन बी ग्रांटेड बाय कोर्ट, ऑर्डर 39 है, पर रूल कौन सा है ये, रूल है 1 इज द आंसर। नेक्स्ट 111, under section 80 CPC, a notice of how many days is required before institution of suit against the officer of the government, 2 months, 3 is the answer। Next 112, what do you understand by codicil, codicil क्या होता है, amendment in the will, an instrument altering, explaining, adding to the will and forms part of the will, 3 is the answer। ये codicil के बारे में का mention किया गया है इंडियन सक्सेशन एक्ट में। Next is 113, in which order of CPC provision relating to summary trial has been provided, ये कितनी बार डिस्कस किया हमने, ऑर्डर 37 है। 38 क्या है, अरेस्ट एंड अटैचमेंट। 39 टेम्परेरी इंजंक्शन। 36 क्या है, स्पेशल केस। नेक्स्ट 114, इन विच कोर्ट मैटर रिलेटिंग टू मैट्रिमोनियल रिलीफ विल बी फाइल्ड, डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट और फैमिली कोर्ट, 3 इज द आंसर। Next 115, under order 18, who has the right to produce evidence first, plaintiff, obviously 1 is the answer। Next 116, for whose examination commission may be issued by the court under order 26, commission तो 26 में इशू करते हैं। 25 किसके लिए है, 25 तो सिक्योरिटी फॉर कॉस्ट है, तो इस क्वेश्चन को जो है डिलीट कर दिया गया था। वैसे अगर यहाँ 26 लिखा होता तो any person resident beyond the local limits of jurisdiction, yes, फिर any person who is about to leave such limits of jurisdiction, या फिर any person in service of government who cannot attend the court without detriment to the public service, तो इसमें all of the above इसका आंसर रहता है 4। Next 117, under section 148A 5 of CPC, a caveat shall not remain in force after expiry of 90 days, 2 is the answer। बहुत ही कॉमन क्वेश्चन है ये। Next 118, A residing in Delhi published an article defamatory to B at Jaipur, where suit for defamation will be filed, either Delhi or Jaipur, 3 is the answer। Next 119, in which circumstances the court can withdraw permission to sue as an indigent person, if he is guilty of improper conduct in the course of suit, या फिर it appears that his means are such that he ought not to continue to suit as an indigent person, या फिर if he entered into an agreement with an person who has obtained an interest in subject matter of suit, all of these 4 is the answer। इंडिविजुअल पर्सन के बारे में कहाँ पर मेंशन किया गया है, ऑर्डर 33। नेक्स्ट 120, अंडर विच ऑर्डर ऑफ सिविल प्रोसीजर कोड प्रोविजंस रिलेटिंग टू अपील टू सुप्रीम कोर्ट हैज बीन प्रोवाइडेड, दैट इज 45, 2 is the answer। Next is 121, under order 32 CPC, who can file suit on behalf of minor? Next friend of the minor, 1 is the answer। Defendant के लिए कौन है, guardian। Next 122, which is considered as the best evidence, real evidence जो होता है best evidence होता है, 2 is the answer। क्या mention किया गया है ये, section 60 proviso 2। Next 123, principle of falsus in uno falsus in omnibus is a, ये rule of evidence है but not applicable in India and it is also rule of caution, तो both ही इसका आंसर रहेगा, 4 is the answer। इसका मीनिंग क्या होता है, false in one, false always। Next 124, to which of the following does evidence act apply? नॉन जुडिशियल प्रोसीडिंग्स पर होता है नो, आर्बिट्रेशन पर होता है नो, जुडिशियल प्रोसीडिंग्स पर होता है, एफिडेविट्स पर नो, तो 3 इसका आंसर रहेगा। नेक्स्ट 125, विच वर्ड हैज नॉट बीन डिफाइंड इन सेक्शन 3 एविडेंस एक्ट, कोर्ट है, डॉक्यूमेंट है, फैक्ट है, कन्फेशन नहीं है, 4 इसका आंसर रहेगा। नेक्स्ट 126, व्हाट इज एन इंस्क्रिप्शन ऑन अ मेटल प्लेट और स्टोन, इट इज अ डॉक्यूमेंट, 2 इज द आंसर। इंटरप्रिटेशंस में ये सेक्शन 3 में, इंडियन एविडेंस एक्ट में। Next 127, the Indian Evidence Act came into effect from 1st September 1872, 2 is the answer।
Next 128, under which section of the Indian Evidence Act the conduct of the accused is relevant? Section 8, obviously one is the answer. Next 129, the question is whether A was ravished and thereafter murdered. The fact, without making a complaint, she said that she had been ravished. तो ये relevant नहीं होगा as a conduct, not relevant, is relevant, but it may be relevant under 32(1) and or section 157 Evidence Act. ये कहाँ मेंशन किया गया? This is illustration J to section 8 Evidence Act. तो 4 इसका आंसर रहेगा. Next 130, which section of Indian Evidence Act relates to identification of accused person? Section 9, 1 is the answer. 8 में क्या है? PCM. अब आप सोचोगे PCM क्या? Preparation, conduct, motive. 6 में क्या है? Res gestae. 11 क्या है? Plea of alibi. Next 131, the question is whether on 11/1/2019 A committed a crime of murder at Jaipur, whereas factually it has been proved that at that time and on day of occurrence A was at Shimla. देखिए अभी ये बात की section 11 की plea of alibi. It is a relevant fact because plea of alibi of the accused. 4 is the answer. Next 132, facts which, though not an issue, are so connected with the fact in issue as to form the part of same transaction are relevant under which section of the Indian Evidence Act? Section 6, res gestae. Next 133, which section of Indian Evidence Act enables the court to determine amount of damages? That is section 12. 2 is the answer. Next 134, which section of Indian Evidence Act provides rule regarding the relevant fact when the right or custom is in question? That is section 13. 3 is the answer. बहुत ही common question है ये सारे. Next 135, A is accused of defaming B by publishing an imputation intending to harm the reputation of B. The fact of previous publication by A representing B showing ill will on A's part towards B is relevant because it proves the preparation या फिर it is necessary to explain things या फिर it proves intention to harm B's reputation या फिर it is the effect of relevant fact. It proves intention to harm B's reputation. 3 is the answer. And this is illustration E to section 14 of Evidence Act. Next 136, facts showing existence of any state of mind showing bodily feeling. Section 14 again अभी बताया ऊपर वही है ये. Next 137, which section of Indian Evidence Act provides provision relating to conspiracy? Section 10. 1 is the answer. Next 138, which section of Indian Evidence Act has been amended in 2004? Admission of electronic record. 22A. 1 is the answer. Next 139, when a person makes an admission upon a condition that evidence of it shall not be given, it cannot be proved against him. This is laid down in section 23. 3 is the answer. Next 140, a confession caused by an inducement, threat or promise is irrelevant under section 24. 2 is the answer. Next 141, in which state a confession may be proved? If the confession is made voluntary before magistrate, before police officer तो होता नहीं है, due to pressure of police नहीं होगा, तो 3 इसका आंसर है. Next 142, which of the following statement is correct? Admission could be oral or documentary. 3 is the answer. ये लिखा ना oral या फिर documentary दोनों ही होते हैं तो 3 इसका आंसर रहेगा. का मेंशन किया गया सेक्शन 17 एविडेंस एक्ट में ही. नेक्स्ट 143, under which section of Indian Evidence Act confession of co-accused is admissible? Section 33 is the answer. Next 144, an injured person went to police station himself and lodged first information report at the police station. Thereafter, A died due to injuries recorded in the first information report. Which is dying declaration under these facts and circumstances? FIR is admissible in evidence only when it is being corroborated by the other evidences. Yeah, FIR is itself a dying declaration. So FIR ही मान ली जाएगी dying declaration. 2 is the answer. Next 145, in which of the following cases the opinion of expert is not relevant? उन पॉइंट में फॉरेन लॉ होगा, साइंस पे होगा, हैंडराइटिंग पे होगा, इंडियन लॉ पे नहीं होता. 4 is the answer. ओपिनियन ऑफ एक्सपर्ट के बारे में कहाँ बात की गई है? सेक्शन 45 एविडेंस एक्ट। नेक्स्ट 146, व्हेन अ कन्फेशन अदरवाइज रेलेवेंट विल बिकम इररेलेवेंट व्हेन मेड अंडर द प्रॉमिस ऑफ सीक्रेसी। 2 इज द आंसर। मेड टू पुलिस ऑफिसर तो वैसे ही वो रेलेवेंट नहीं होता, ट्रंक तब भी नहीं और डिसेप्शन तब भी नहीं होगा, तो वैसे रेलेवेंट था बट फिर बाद में ही रेलेवेंट बन जाएगा। तो 2 इज द आंसर। सेक्शन कौन सा है ये? 29। नेक्स्ट 147, इन क्रिमिनल केसेस अंडर विच सेक्शन ऑफ इंडियन एविडेंस एक्ट द प्रीवियस गुड कैरेक्टर ऑफ एक्यूज इज रेलेवेंट? अंडर सेक्शन 53। 3 is the answer. Next 148, according to section 60 of the Indian Evidence Act, the oral evidence must be direct except statement of experts in treatise. 1 is the answer. Next 149, a witness who is unable to speak gives his evidence in writing in open court. Such type of evidence is known as oral evidence. 1 is the answer. कहाँ mention किया गया? Section 119, dumb witness in Evidence Act. Next 150, under section 47A of Indian Evidence Act, disputed electronic signature of any person can be proved by opinion of certifying authority who has issued the electronic signature certificate. 2 is the answer. सेक्शन कौन सा है ये? सेक्शन है ये 47A Evidence Act. So friends, here we have discussed all the questions of preliminary exam paper of Rajasthan Public Service Commission, Junior Legal Officer, Rajasthan Jail Law, Paper 3, Evidence Act Limitation and Other Subjects for the year 2019.
अगर आपको इसमें कोई कमी लगी हो, कोई सजेशन हो, कोई एडवाइस हो, कोई कमेंट्स हो, तो आप जो है कमेंट सेक्शन में जाकर भी लिख सकते हैं। वी ऑलवेज अप्रिशिएट योर कमेंट्स। एंड अगर आपको ये वीडियो अच्छी लगी और एफर्ट्स हमारे अच्छे लगे हो तो इसको जरूर लाइक कीजिएगा, शेयर कीजिएगा अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ, सो दैट दे कैन कम टू नो अबाउट आवर चैनल एंड वो भी बेनिफिट ले सकें।
एंड अगर आपको हमारे एफर्ट्स अच्छे लगे हो तो इन एडिशन टू लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब, काइंडली गिव अस अ सुपर थैंक्स। सुपर थैंक्स इज अ वे टू अप्रिशिएट द कंटेंट क्रिएटर। आप जो है जो भी कंटेंट बनाता है उसको अप्रिशिएट करने के लिए कोई भी अमाउंट जो है डोनेट कर सकते हैं। फ्रॉम
मिनिमम स्टार्ट्स विद 40 रुपीज़ एंड मैक्सिमम टू 10,000 रुपीज़।
तो काइंडली गिव अस अ सुपर थैंक्स।
So friends, thanks very much for watching this video. Thank you.